All set for the trip. It's a solo ride. Bye bye. Bye, mate. I keep forgetting that I have bags, man. That's the setup, guys. There is a lorry in front of me. It should detect that and slow down. You see? आप वीडियो पे आता है कुछ बोलना है? बोलेंगे ना सर. Like, comment, share कीजिए. I told you we're getting something exciting, right? That's the new Diablo V4, man. Damn! Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you are in my noise, welcome to a new vlog. All set for the trip. It's 6:30, like 10-15 minutes late, but we're not in a hurry. It's a solo ride. I don't need to worry about anyone. Just load the bags and start riding. Bye bye. Bye, mate. Jayartha. Okay, this is the first time I'm carrying panniers on the multi. They are actually wider than I expected, so just need to be careful while maneuvering some traffic. I think to avoid traffic, probably we need to get up little early, maybe half an hour early, 4:30. But that's okay, yaar. As long as I reach Pune before the traffic begins, I'm good to go. Before I get out of the city though, I need to fuel up. Tire pressure's fine, 34, 32. Oh, na mundu yudu helmet kuda ledu. 117 almost here in Hyderabad. Let's see the rate that we'll get outside Hyderabad, outside Telangana. Refueling done. Let me show you how much the range estimate is. 360 kilometers. Let's see how much of it is actually possible. This has a tank capacity of 23 liters. Even if I get worst case 15, I should be able to do 300 kilometers. That would mean I need only one more refueling stop on the way to Pune. Last time on the Scrambler, I think I refueled twice because that range is only 200 kilometers. This is much better for touring in that regard, but not as good as, let's say, BMW GSA or a Triumph, but they don't have this much of performance. I'd say if we'll get to use that performance. For me, performance is important only when I'm, let's say, overtaking lorries and traffic. Rest all hamara roads mein no point going beyond 110 on the highways here. Once we reach Pune, I'm staying there for 3 days. Ore bag unnai. I keep forgetting that I have bags, man. You see these shoes? I thought gear shifting would be hard. I can adjust the position of the gear shift slightly up, which is something I'll do later, because right now I had to do this and upshift. Almost took me 30-35 minutes to reach the outskirts of Hyderabad, including a fuel break of what, 5 to 10 minutes. 7:30. This should have been what, at least 1 hour early. Unusually quite a bit of traffic, more than what I expected for 7 a.m. in the morning. Arey, look at the traffic ahead, man. Where is everyone heading out of Hyderabad so early? I can see a pile of vehicles. Phew, let me traverse this traffic. We'll catch you guys once we find some open stretches. I don't know how the view is when I raise this windshield. I'm sure it's blocking the view, because normally also with the GoPro adapter that I have, it kind of is at this level. Now with this you might be seeing through the screen, so kindly bear with it. I'm just testing out, but this would be the typical view I would like you guys to have whenever I'm touring. Not bad. Reached Food Pyramid within 1 hour 15 minutes. 8 o'clock. I just take a U-turn here, have breakfast, and then another 200 kilometers to Solapur. First stop of the trip. Covered 60 kilometers in roughly 1 hour. 15.8 kmpl. Not bad, yeah. This is from the petrol station. And let me see how the setup is. Nothing's moving, but this clip came off. That's the setup, guys. Looks heavy. Looks like a proper ADV. Don't worry about this bag moving to the back. There's hardly any luggage there. Chalo, let's have some food and come back. Don't want to waste too much time. One problem I'm facing with these glasses is, you see, these don't have any frame. There's just a plastic. The frame stops here. While putting these on, it's kind of tricky. One way this bike is much better than Ducati Scrambler for touring is it has cruise control on. Not only any cruise control, adaptive cruise control. Let me show you how that works. I'm just putting in the right indicator. There is a lorry in front of me. It should detect that and slow down. You see? And when I put the left indicator, it should accelerate on its own. It will maintain certain distance to the vehicle in front of us. It gets slightly, it can raise your heartbeat slightly in the first few times that you use it, but you can get used to that. One thing that is not suitable for India is these intersections. Usually I roll off the throttle and slow down whenever I come to these intersections because you have a lot of wrong traffic here. It doesn't see past the vehicles, it only has radar. It doesn't have like magic eyesight or something. But still, yeah, pretty good for touring. I don't leave my arm, I put it on the handlebar here so that you can always brake whenever you need to. One disadvantage is, let's say there is a biker, he needs to be right in the middle. Any left and right, it doesn't detect fully well. And what I realized is, when you're accelerating on your own, 110 feels normal, but when you put it on cruise control, it feels slightly faster. It is more psychological feeling because you're not fully in control. It's the bike that's doing the acceleration and in this case braking too. Roughly in 4 or 15 minutes I reached Solapur, including half an hour of a breakfast break. And surprisingly, since breakfast I haven't taken a break at all. I haven't put my foot down on the road till now. And that's strange because every time that I've ridden, I've stopped. I made sure I stopped after 1 hour or 1.5 hours. The longest maybe 2 hours. Never did I feel like super tired to stop. I thought of stretching up a bit and having some water, but it's time to refuel anyway, so I thought let me align my brake with refueling so that I can skip one break. I need to find a fuel stop at the earliest because we have only a range of 26 kilometers and I've done so far almost 300 kilometers on a full tank. This is much better than what I had on the Scrambler where I had to refuel every 20 kilometers. But the fuel efficiency though is only 16.4 kilometers per liter. So not great. Imagine if this had like 20 kmpl and the mileage would have been excellent. Because this has a tank capacity of 23 liters. With that much of capacity, I wish the fuel efficiency was more, but that's okay. खाना तो अच्छा है. आपका नाम बोल सकते हैं? बच्चन पटेल सर. हाँ, बच्चन पटेल. बच्चन पटेल. अच्छा है. आपका नाम? आप वीडियो पे आता है, कुछ बोलना है? बोलेंगे ना सर. लाइक कमेंट शेयर कीजिए. शिव सागर है? साई सागर. ये रिलायंस पेट्रोल बंक के पास में है ना. डिसेंट फूड एक्चुअली. Had 2 roti, some paneer butter masala, एक lassi, just because I was feeling a bit of heat. It's 35 degrees. Anyway, another 180 kilometers to Pune. Pretty straightforward route, but just have to keep a very close eye on these intersections because bikers like these suddenly turn right and that's quite dangerous. Just took a quick stop to set up the phone, the navigation, had some water. Hydration is very important. Another 32 kilometers or 1 hour to the hotel. But I need to be careful from now on in terms of squeezing through gaps like that because I have pioneers. Chalo, let me traverse this traffic and catch you guys once I reach the hotel. As you can see, checked into the room, came to the hotel around 4 o'clock, checked in, finished the formalities. By the time I came up, it was almost, 4:20. Took a quick 30-minute power nap, changed my rest because I'm heading to the Ducati showroom to get something new and interesting. So make sure you stay tuned for that. It's a nice cozy room, man. That's the luggage, small wardrobe, and this is the washroom. For 3,500, I can't ask for anything more. This just 10 minutes away from the dealership. The ride will be starting from the dealership most probably. 2 more days, I'll head there. But till such time, we have some other stuff planned, and the first part of that requires me to visit the showroom. Let's go. I am here. You see the Ducati logo there? That's where we picked up our Pikes Peak from. It's like homecoming for this bike.
2 hours later.
I told you we're getting something exciting, right? That's the new Diablo V4, man. Probably one of the first few to get a test drive in India. I wanted the red color, but theek hai, chalega. It looks devilish in the black color. Chalo, let's ride this to the hotel, which reminds I need to put the location. And if you're wondering where my Pikes Peak is, it's not here at the showroom. Someone else took it. Who has taken it and what are the plans? Something you need to wait for maybe few more videos. Nah, I'm just kidding. It will come up after this most probably. I like this instrument cluster. Kind of small, but I like the rev lights. Man, the riding posture is so different. Damn! Can you believe this is the same engine as my Multistrada? And that sounds so different to this. This feels like a dragon waiting to be unleashed. Just change it to urban mode from sports mode, because in sports mode it feels ferocious, man. Even in urban, the throttle is so responsive. And that exhaust note, after riding this I would probably miss this note on the multi. Navigating city streets with just voice guidance is interesting, adventurous. Let's hope I don't get lost, but I wouldn't mind on this motorcycle. That exhaust is loud for a stock exhaust. I don't know how they made it so legal. If you want to know my first ride impressions of this, you need to stay tuned till the next video.